See where the trolls at. Is this your first time here? Oh, I've been coming here since it was $25. Yeah, there used to be more things. There's a nail salon over there, and there used to be like a restaurant downstairs. And also, if you ever just need to go to your car or you want to smoke outside, you could just say, "Hey, I want some fresh air." You know what I mean? Yeah. No, like you can go to your car and stuff, and bring in some bottled water or some little snacks. But yeah, we used to be able to leave and just come back. Like I used to go to Chipotle or go to the bar, go to the mall. Yeah, yeah. Back in the day, they changed all that. Yeah. Was it a good show? Great. Glad you had fun. Wasn't like Travis Scott show. That's great. Okay. That's what's up, man. I wanted to see Chris Brown, but I didn't go. Listening, I was wondering like why would Pusha T do that? Like they just said Pusha T wished death on Drake's friend.
Wishing like that my friend that has an illness like dies. I think
What illness did the guy have? I don't know why Pusha T would do that. Like, I mean, I don't know what the guy did or what kind of person he was. But that's crazy.
that shit to me is just not really wavy. Hey, come on, let's be real. All is fair in love, me.
You have a good
I
one.
personally believe that Drake's fixation on how disrespectful this particular line was is really just a fancy tactic trying to steer the conversation away from that devastating love triangle thing. But of course, all that trash talk
What's good? Any spare change?
is here, which was Pusha T's supposed reveal that Drake had a secret child, naming Drake's baby mother as former French glamour model Sophie
Yo,
Marceau, and revealing her past as an adult film star, insulting her background and suggesting that Drake tried to clean up her image. Push goes on to suggest that Drake is being finessed on child support before truly going for the jugular and suggesting that Drake himself is absentee. I swear there's no other way to look at it other than Pusha T murdered Drake on every single front. He hit him with infrared, Drake quickly clapped back and thought he had it patterned. And then boom, story of Adidon dropped. Pusha T had Drake bent out of shape and then swimming in a sea of L's. I mean, Pusha T 1000 knew all of the perfect moves to making this beef. It was like he could see the past, the future, and everything in between, doing everything he needed to do and dropping the story of Adidon to ensure that for once and for all, Drake had been duly terminated. Why are we called Northern Tool and
and
Equipment?
then Kendrick Lamar came. That's the crazy part. I don't listen to Drake no more.
Terminated. bent out of shape and then swimming in a sea of L's. I mean, the Pusha T-1000 knew all of the perfect moves to make in this beef. It was like he could see the past, the future, and everything in between, doing everything he needed to do and dropping the story of Adidon to ensure that for once and for all, Drake had duly terminated.
Any spare change on y'all?
Now, before I let you go, I have a couple of theories about this beef that I've not heard many other people share. I truly believe that from the outside, while it looks like Pusha T had explosive inside information about Drake and his personal life, just like a good magician, a lot of what Pusha T actually attacked Drake on was really just based on sleight of hand maneuvers.
I'm getting therapy. Going to therapy. I'm in pain. I need some help. Any spare change? Trying to get a hot meal. Being vegan is way harder when you're homeless. Somebody was like, who paid for me to come here or something in the last live stream? And, you know, it's not expensive to come here. It used to be $25. You know what I mean? It's cheaper than a hotel. So it's actually a better financial choice. You can save money and then get more time. I already went to the chiropractor. Now I'm just doing some therapy. Any spare change on y'all? I would appreciate it.
Pusha T actually attacked Drake on was really just based on sleight of hand maneuvers, which Drake clearly didn't see coming. And I believe that in reality, Pusha T never really had that much dirt on Drake. He was really just bluffing and playing the bad hand the entire time. Now, there's been a lot of speculation in the hip-hop sphere as to just how Pusha T got the inside information about Drake's secret love child. Drake inferred that Pusha got the information from Kanye West when he was talking with LeBron James on the shop. Of course, after having famously visited Kanye's Wyoming studio around the same time that Pusha T had.
And so, I was in the studio. Yes, we all kind of felt a genuine vibe from it. In Wyoming, I play on March 14th. I sent him a picture of my son.
Now, Pusha T
You have
rebuffed
any
this
spare
theory when
change?
he was on the Joe Budden podcast.
You have any spare change?
Secondhand from a woman that Drake's producer 40 had supposedly been pillow talking with.
The information came from 40. It didn't come from Kanye. 40 is sleeping with a woman who begins to, he talks to her daily, 5-6 hours a day.
Oh, she must have a great personality.
Yeah, bruh. With that also came the fact that Drake has a child.
However, I personally don't buy that either. I've got absolutely no proof of this, but I honestly believe that Pusha T is just saying this to mess with Drake's head and make him doubt his own camp. Because the story of Adidon dropped on May the 29th, 2018, and because of how explosively Pusha T seemed to expose Drake's hidden child, it came off to most casual listeners as if Pusha T had this big insider info. But the very idea that Drake was hiding his child is kind of an overstatement, because outlets like TMZ were already reporting on these rumors as early as 2017, openly suggesting that Drake had a paternity suit brewing with Sophie Brousseau long before Pusha T had ever rapped about it. And this is including paparazzi pictures.
These shoes are specially designed for middle-aged and elderly men. Comfortable, slip-on, and non-slip walking shoe.
Hey, what's up, guys? How y'all doing today? Well, if your name is Dame Dash, you are out here crashing out. Do you know that he was on The Breakfast Club? Dead serious, as he tells Charlamagne the God that he thinks he's, part of the Rainbow Crew, because Charlamagne...
I'm not gonna play that. I remember I heard that. Umar listening to Drake looking crazy. I saw this Umar Johnson cartoon.
Who really is Jermaine Samaki, if that's even how you say it. Jermaine Jeffrey. Whatever name he tries to hide behind, the story stays the same.
This man been out here on the internet for years, begging, grifting, and playing the role of a savior to the black community, while carefully pushing everybody else aside. And here's the scandal. If he had scammed white families the same way, he would have been locked up years ago. No hesitation. But in our community, it drags out for decades before the truth hits, and justice finally comes around. Just look at how long it took with R. Kelly. History keeps repeating itself. Jermaine been standing on the sidelines, collecting coins like a street hustle. 10, 20, sometimes $50 from families, promising that money would go into building a school.
Peace and Pan-Africanism, brothers and sisters. I'm back again. While I was on the live, the children had snuck into the school, which means they knew the door was
On the auction block right now, vacant, lifeless, and never once opened its doors. Remember, he promised to open it back in 2013. Then he kept pushing back the date, blaming everyone else for the delays. He pointed fingers, saying it was because black people can't stick together.